Welcome to another episode of Entrepreneurs in Fuego. We are via Skype with Beth Elizabeth Baska. How are you?
I'm great. How are you doing?
We're doing fine here. Where are we? We're calling Washington, Seattle?
Yep, Mercer Island. It's a suburb of Seattle.
Mercer Island. Is that a real island?
It is, actually. The only way to get to and from it by floating bridges.
So do you have to go into town like once a week to get provisions, or what happens?
No, you're so funny. No, actually, it's just at the north end of this island. It's connected by two fairly significant freeways. So it's literally in the heart of the city between Seattle and Bellevue.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
Team Dream Extreme. Tell us a little bit about the business.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you, it's been an evolution. It's been so much fun to see how much it's grown. And Team Dream Extreme's mission is all about literally helping people dream again, and then figuring out how to help guide them towards the creation of a dream that they have and turn it into a reality.
Okay, to turn a dream again, which means that we've lost the ability to dream, we've lost the desire to dream?
It's both of those things. I wish it weren't true, but so often people end up getting kind of on this, I want to call it almost a Ferris wheel with no end, when they're going round and round and round in their lives and they want something more. They recognize that it's possible that there is something more, but they've just not found a way or a vehicle to really help them create that. And that's what our team is absolutely dedicated and committed to doing with everyone that we touch, which is really great.
And so this I would imagine this benefits, of course, business owners and just regular folks, right? I mean, that want to reconnect, if you will, with their inner selves and want to be able to, like you're saying, to learn how to dream again.
Yeah, it's really true. And the thing that my mentor has taught me over the years, and I just got to give him a little shout out because he's such an extraordinary human being. His name is Jimmy Smith, and he's 88 years young. And you never know it by looking at him. He's just absolutely extraordinary. And one of the many things that he's taught me over the last several years is that this way of building an incredible network of human beings is truly democracy in its finest form, because it is the equalizer. You don't have to have any special degrees. You don't have to have any advanced education. You just have to have a willingness and an openness to building your own future and literally designing your own life. And it's a foreign concept to a whole bunch of people. So
right, and I'm trying to understand. I mean, what specifically, what would you do for somebody that has lost that desire to dream or lost that capacity to dream? What would you do exactly? And I know that it's very open-ended question, because I know that the problem may be a lot more complex than that. But specifically, what would you do?
Yeah, it's a great question, and I thank you so much for asking it. And one of the ways that we start in that process is we ask people this question. If you could create one breakthrough in your life, in any one area of your life, right now, what would it be? And it's interesting to find out from so many people that, number one, no one's really taken the time to ask them a question like that in a long time.
Sure.
And number two, they have to pause for a while to kind of get a sense of, oh my gosh, if I didn't have anything that I had to do in my life, I was really just free to explore possibilities, how would I answer that question? Is that it's all over the board.
Is that right? Is that because we are not necessarily sure what we want?
Yeah, it's really true. And sometimes I would really like to be able to have, a little extra money available to me. Other times it's, if I could get a better night's sleep, or if I could lose 10 to 15 pounds, it really is all over the board. The organization that we have chosen to attach ourselves in and with is a company by the name of Isagenix, and they're actually headquartered not far from you in Gilbert, Arizona.
Right.
And they've been around for 14 years, and their vision, their mission is to impact world health and free people from physical and financial pain, and in the process become the largest health and wellness company in the world, and that is exactly what they're doing. And our team, Dream Extreme, have attached ourselves to that vision, that mission, because it's real. And it really helps people in all aspects of their life, whether it's their health or the creation of an additional income stream, which many of our people have.
Right. Now, do people go to you because they realize that they stop dreaming, or do you do interventions and say, "Hey, dude, you need something else in your life"? I mean, how does the
we can help, right?
Exactly. Because a few of us will come to that realization, there's something wrong with me, I need some kind of change in my life. And usually that realization oftentimes comes too late.
It's such an unfortunate reality, and I appreciate you asking the question like that, because that's exactly what motivated me to get involved in the first place, was that my best friend was diagnosed with tongue cancer when she was 39. And she had 2 small boys, and she ate organically, and she was a non-smoker. So it was a very unexpected, for sure, diagnosis. And 2 years later, she died. And I watched her go through chemotherapy and radiation. And it was, if you had to ask people right now, 1 in every 2 has experienced watching someone that they love die of cancer, or, had someone close to them that have been impacted.
Right.
So I got really serious about investigating and researching the state of our foods, particularly in the U.S.
Right.
And there are some kind of alarming things about the truth of what's going on there. And I'm just really on a mission to help people know that there are solutions available to them where they can be proactive in their health. And in the process, also, if they choose, to share that gift with other people. And in this amazingly powerful business model, what happens is you end up developing a residual income, another line of income that pays you every single Monday. And a lot of people don't get paid weekly, and it's pretty dang amazing to have Monday be payday every week. So that's what we get to do. Did that answer your question?
I don't know, maybe like 50% of the question, but that's all right.
Okay. Well, let's see if we can go for the other 50%, because I'd love it to be complete.
Beth Baska, no, you're doing just fine. I'm just messing with you. Hey, what did you do? What did you do before engaging into this particular business? What is your entrepreneurial journey look like so far?
Yeah, well, I'll tell you, I spent 20 years in corporate America in broadcast advertising, behind the scenes, in sales and sales management and advertising. Loved it. It was totally creative, really appreciated that background. And then a merger and acquisition really changed the culture and the dynamics of that organization, and I chose another option. And so I joined my mother in real estate. And loved it. It was absolutely incredible to help people change their environment, move from one home to another. Oh, well, moving is not the funnest thing to do, just have to say. Right? It's kind of nasty work. But I love being able to have an impact on people's lives. And then 10 years ago, roughly, my girlfriend was diagnosed. She actually passed 8 years ago next week. Man. And so then I was on the journey of trying to find a way to be proactive, and that's what's happened. So in the last nearly 10 years, our community of Team Dream Extreme has over 12,500 people involved, and we are touching lives all over the globe, which is so fun. You get to build a business from the comfort of your own office and do it globally.
That's so cool.
The best. It is. It's cool.
The Dream Team Extreme. I think that's what I'm gonna call it, because you're talking about dreams and everything. So you're the Dream Team Extreme. That's who you are.
Yes, we really are. We enjoy being able to have an impact on people's lives that are open to it, right? I mean, some people are actually willing to continue to be on a hamster wheel, and it's okay for them. No problem, no judgment. It's just those that are open to making some change and are looking, they're searching for a way to create some shakeup in their life, if you will.
Love it. And I appreciate, look, we're very close, right? Thanks to technology, we're just
I know, right?
We're just, a phone call away, a video away, and I really appreciate Elizabeth Baska. Thank you so much. It's going to be about 110 degrees and humid here in Phoenix today. What's the temperature over there?
Yes, it's going to be 90, and most of it's in my office right now because in Seattle we don't do air conditioning. It's just we don't have enough 100-degree days, right?
Stop complaining at 90 degrees because I'm sure that's not too
right? When you're over 120 most every day. Jeez.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you coming. You coming onto the show and see. I mean, we're just so close and so near each other, and this is wonderful, and I appreciate that.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much for making time. I really appreciate it.
Can you put your finger like right in the middle of the screen?
Right there?
Like point the screen up, higher, higher, higher. There you go. Yeah, just right in the middle.
Okay.
Your finger. Right there.
My finger.
There you go. All right, like E.T. There you go. Now we touched each other. With that, we're out.